Hi everyone, it's Kirsty. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be chatting with you all about my hosting tips and tricks for the upcoming holiday season. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video today. My name is Kirsty and I make videos all about decorating, DIYs, home tours, and I love to inspire people to decorate and create beautiful spaces in their own homes. So here are my tried and true tips for creating successful gatherings at my place, whether they are formal sit-down dinners or more casual get-togethers. These have not failed me yet. So my first tip is to set the table the night before if you're hosting a sit-down dinner. Relieve some stress from yourself on the big day of your get-together by setting that table the night before. There's really nothing that you would put out that would expire overnight, and setting a table correctly can certainly be time consuming as well, and it's not something you want to be rushing around doing 20 minutes before your guests arrive. If you're not hosting a sit-down dinner, that's okay. Instead, set up all of your servingware in the place where you're going to be serving food and drinks to your guests from. And that leads me into my second tip, which is to not stress if your table is not big enough to host a big gathering. That's totally okay. Make it buffet style. Something I love to do when I'm hosting a buffet style get together is to pull all of the chairs away from my dining table, and then I use the dining table to serve food from, and then I take those chairs and place them in small groups around the house to create little seating areas. And I've found that with these kind of get-togethers, people who wouldn't normally chat to each other will form these little groups and get to know each other, and it's such a great thing to watch. And the great thing about moving all of your chairs away from your dining table and serving the food on there is that you're not going to get a traffic jam in the buffet line. My third tip is that if your guests offer to bring a plate to your get together, let them. And if they ask you what they should bring, offer a bottle of wine or a dessert. This will take some pressure off you, and I think there is this misconception that allowing your guests to bring something with them is rude. In fact, it can actually take the pressure off your guests to feel like they need to bring a hostess gift with them, because they're at least turning up with something in their hands to give to you. It's food and it contributes to the dinner, and it can also make your guests feel less like they're imposing in your home. My fourth tip is to create a beautiful centerpiece for your sit-down dinner. This doesn't have to be complicated or difficult. If you're interested in seeing some of the centerpieces that I've created in my home, in general, they are very simple and very quick to put together. I will leave a couple of links in the description box below and you can check them out after this video. It really can be as uncomplicated as a little vase of flowers on the sideboard or a couple of candles in the center of your table. Whatever you decide to go with, those few simple extra little touches will really make your event. My fifth tip is, regardless of the type of event you're hosting, a few great conversation starters will not go to waste. As an example, I have some beautiful art displayed in my dining room depicting Australian scenes and animals. These tend to really intrigue American guests that we have over because they want to know where that scene is from or what animal that is. It's also a good idea to have a couple of little ideas of things to get people at the table engaged and talking about themselves. This can be as simple as everyone listing something that they're grateful for that day, or listing 3 little known facts about themselves. And my sixth and final tip is to consider your menu very carefully and prepare as much food in advance as you can. So when considering your menu, first off, take into consideration any known food allergies of your guests, but more importantly, don't serve food that is going to have you stuck in the kitchen all night. You've invited these people to your home and they're coming to see you and spend time with you, so don't end up not spending a minute with anybody because you're stuck in the kitchen preparing high maintenance dishes. And in addition, it really helps to prepare things in advance as well. Appetizers, drinks, and desserts are great things to do this with. I also recommend to not try completely new dishes for a social gathering. Test them out first, I have done this. I've served brand new dishes when I was having guests over, and it actually stressed me out unnecessarily. Unless, of course, you're sort of inviting those people over as a bit of a tasting dinner get together and you say, hey, come over, be our guinea pigs and try some new dishes we're working on. That is totally fine as well. But otherwise, I recommend sticking to dishes that you know are tried and true. So I hope these tips were helpful for you when you're putting on your next get together or event at your place over the holiday season coming up. This list is not exhaustive by any means, so if you have some great ideas of your own, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear them, and I'm sure others would too. If you enjoyed what you saw today, I would love if you could give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And if you'd like to stick around and become part of my YouTube family, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!